Hi everyone, I was reading the other day that 80% of sales are made when more than 5 follow-ups are done. However, 44% of salespeople are prepared to give up after just 1 follow-up call. And when I think about all the years that I've been involved in sales, one of the big differences between that average salesperson and that great salesperson is great salespeople are always prepared to follow up on their leads long term. And for them, they knew if they wanted to be successful, you just couldn't go after that low-hanging fruit, because they also understood there was other prospects out there that needed time to think about it, or had to build support within their organization, or had to find the funding for their proposal. But for whatever the reasons, they were prepared to work this lead until they buy or they die. So here's a couple of tips for you that's going to help you with your follow-up and avoid the call reluctance. So the first one I have for you is called contract to call. And what I mean by this is very often the case that we're looking at our leads and we really don't know why we're calling them anymore. We find ourselves, calling them up and saying, I'm just checking in or I'm just touching base. And when this is happening, it's definitely going to create some call reluctance. However, if you contract a call with your prospect and both you agree together on the when and the why of your next call, it's definitely going to make it much easier to pick up that phone and make that call. Now, the next tip I have for you is called the right to say no. So very often the case is, we're following up on our leads long term and we start to get this feeling that maybe the person's starting to fob us off. Maybe they moved on, they've gone off the idea and they just don't want to tell us, or they don't want to hurt our feelings or get into some sort of conflict. So what's important here is to lay your cards on the table and give that person the right to say no. And it goes something like this, look, no problem at all giving you a call next Tuesday. However, I just want to let you know that it's fine by me if you've changed your mind or you've moved on, because I just don't want to be that salesperson who's pestering you all the time. Now, 2 things can happen here. Your prospect says, no, definitely give me a call next Tuesday and I'll do my best to get you an answer by then. So at the very least, this creates a sense of urgency. Or the second thing that might happen here is, your prospect lays their cards on the table and they tell you they actually have gone off the idea or they've moved on with a competitor. And this, at the least, gives you a chance to learn from it. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as I always say, if you like the content I'm putting out there, please go ahead, click the follow, give me a like. And as always, good selling.